Hey everyone, today we'll talk about how to use Trading 212, a step-by-step tutorial for beginners that have never used the app before. Now Trading 212 is a fantastic app to use for beginners, offers really easy, simple access to the stock market and is great for both beginner investors and seasoned investors alike. So hopefully this video will bring you some value today. If that's the case, if you could consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video, that would be absolutely amazing. Hey guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about today is the 3 account options that you have with Trading 212. You've got Trading 212 CFD, which is a leverage option, very much used by day traders to make an awful lot of money in some cases, but also make a pretty decent loss. 77% of people do lose money. And then we have Trading 212 Invest, which is the option that I currently use because I have an ISA elsewhere, which is a great account for regular normal investing. And then you have Trading 212 ISA, which is what I would recommend that you use because it's completely free. If you haven't already got an ISA, definitely consider setting that up first. And then if you manage to max that out, use the Trading 212 Invest option after that. To fund your account, all you have to do is sign yourself up, of course, and then hit deposit funds, and then that will give you the option to conduct an instant bank transfer, a bank transfer that takes up to 2 business days. You can use a credit or a debit card, but after the first £2,000 you incur a 0.7% fee on what you invest into the account. And then you can also use Apple Pay and Skrill as well, which are all really easy, quick options to use. Apple Pay, all you have to do is double click the side of the phone, do Face ID, and your deposit goes straight into your account. Now to invest in stocks, that is also super easy, so you can search any stock that you want. So I've got most popular up at the moment, so we'll have a little look at Tesla. You can see all the fundamentals of the company there, how it's been doing, what its market cap is, what it's done, income statement, etc. And then to buy the stock, all you have to do is hit the buy option, and then you can buy 1 share. You can buy as many shares as you like, really, if you've got the money. Tesla's really expensive. Obviously 5 shares is £2,000, but you can also take it all the way down to like 0.1 of a share, which £40 will buy you 10% of a Tesla share essentially. You can also set limits, stops and stop limits, just to make sure that you can get and pay the price that you absolutely want to, so you don't overpay for the shares. It stops the spread essentially from Trading 212. And then when you want to sell a stock, you do exactly the same sort of thing. So you get the sell option when you own it, and then you can slide the bar along here as to how much you actually want to sell, or sell the whole thing. Again, you have your limit, your stop limits, all available for use. And then all you have to do is hit review order, and then it goes, there'll be another confirmation, and then you can sell on from there. So it's a really super easy app to use, super intuitive, and you can have a look at your portfolio by hitting the pie looking button. As you can see, my portfolio has been hammered at the moment, and if you scroll down you can see all your stocks listed in a particular order. And then if you get to the bottom, you can see your portfolio allocation. If you tap that, you can see just exactly what makes up your portfolio. So I've got 43 investments at a grand total of £6,716 at the moment, and most of my investments are then ranked in order from Tattooed Chef, as you can see at the moment, which is 12.7%, then Hyliion at 9.6, then DSG Global, and then all the way down from there. So it's a really handy colour-coded way to see exactly what you're invested in, which is really great. Now, company information is available. I alluded to it just a second ago with Tesla. So you've got company details here, so you can see all of what Virgin Galactic actually does. You've got some real core information, who the CEO is, employees, headquarters, sector, industry, etc. What the market cap is, some of the key fundamentals, your PE ratios, your revenue, your EPS. And then you can actually get even more involved in that information. So there's pricing and volume, per share data, management effectiveness, financial strength, margins, values, growth and other. That's all really good metrics to use. However, what I have noticed with Trading 212 is that some of this information is a little bit out of date. So I wouldn't use the Trading 212 app to do the research for the stock that I'm invested in. Yes, I'd buy it through Trading 212 and have a little look and rule companies out straight away through the information that's available, but if you're going to actually do your research into these companies, hold them for the long term and don't want to lose any money, make sure you do your research elsewhere and corroborate it with other people online and do some more digging rather than just using the app, because that is something that is super important really. Some of this information is a little bit out of date. Don't buy a stock based on what you see on Trading 212. And then the next thing I want to talk to you about is the pies allocation, the pies option. So you can set yourself up your own pie or you can copy other people's. So as you can see, I've got a FANG high growth stock at the moment that is a little bit down, and that is made up of the usual suspects that you would expect to see with high growth, essentially Apple, MasterCard, Facebook, etc. And that is set up to auto invest. So £100 goes into this every single month. £100 goes into this every single month, so it essentially compounds over time. And then I've got a Bitcoin mining pie as well, which has got Invesco, Argo, Riot Blockchain, etc. Just that's a little bit risky to be fair, but it's doing pretty well at the moment. And then you can set up anything that you want really, but there's really good pies available. Like you can copy them from other people as well. So if you look at the sharing side of things, you can share this to other people, which is really great. And then if you look into the pie library itself, that's another option. You can see that there's some really good pies that people have made themselves up. So you got almost daily dividends there from the dividend experiment. You've got diversified growth, dividends, growth, ARK investing. There's loads and loads of options here, which is really good. Which is really good. If you're not quite confident, you can just see what somebody else is doing and essentially copy theirs, and then fund it exactly how you want to fund it as well. You don't have to go massive. You can just do £100 a month like I do, which is really great going forward. I really enjoy using this app. There's a good watch list that you can use as well, so any stock that really does take your interest, you can just search it out and then you can just quickly hit the plus button and add it to your watch list there as well, which is great. Really easy. You can sit and play around with this for hours essentially. Really good. I massively enjoy using this app. Hopefully guys, that has given you a good view into how to use Trading 212. I hope I've provided a really good tutorial for you. I really enjoy using this app. It is one of my main investing apps along with Freetrade. This one I particularly use for my growth portfolio side of things, and I've got no intentions of ever using anything else, at least in the short to medium term. I'm very happy with the way this app does business, the way it works, how intuitive it is, and the associated fees that are involved are more than acceptable in my opinion. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video today guys. If you could smash the like button, that would be absolutely fantastic, and hopefully I'll see you in another investing episode. Catch you later.